Welcome back to Legend Skateboarding, everyone, and for today's video I'm going to tell you 10 things that skaters absolutely hate. So me and you, what we hate. But if you don't skate, then maybe this doesn't make too much sense, but if you do skate, then this probably makes a lot of sense and you're like, yeah, I really do hate that. So this first one's probably going to be like really easy to guess, so anybody have any guesses? Ready, pause the video, put it in the comments below. And obviously, first thing that skaters hate is pebbles. They are the absolute worst thing to like ever exist. Like, it's the smallest thing ever. You could barely see it, and they do they do the worst damage. Not even like rocks. Like, there's a rock right here. I'm gonna show you. Pebbles are worse than this. Because with pebbles, they're really small, and then you're just skating. You don't see a pebble in your way. You're not looking for that one pebble. But if you see a rock like that, you just swerve out of the way. Or if you hit it, you might hit it, and then you just might do a little jiggly dance like this. But for a pebble, you hear that noise first. So you're riding, and then boom, you hit that pebble. You hear that, and then you go flying forward and basically dying. Like, it's so bad. I don't know how such a small thing can make such a big mess. And then you're like, dang it was probably a pebble. And then you like pick up your board and you see this like white line on the ground, if you know what I'm talking about, and the pebble on the end. Then you pick up that pebble and you chuck it super far away. It's with like cracks in the floor too. Like, there's a bunch of cracks here in the floor, and sometimes you don't really see them, or you see them but you don't think they're gonna be too bad, and then you roll over them and then poof, your board stops and you fly forward and you almost die. Those cracks in the floor really suck too. We all hate them. Pebbles, cracks in the floor, we really hate them because they're usually small, or we don't think they're gonna make such a big mess. Skaters hate that the most out of everything else. Second thing that skaters hate are skate stoppers. Like, they're the worst, and they're all over the place. Like, if there's a place with a bunch of people that like don't skate, just like random people there, then they're probably gonna have skate stoppers. And sometimes that one place is really beautiful. There's so many things to do there. It's like you're gonna have a really great session in that area, and then you roll up to it and there's skate stoppers everywhere, and you can barely skate the place. You only can do like drops or something. You can't do grinds or anything else. But El Toro is gone. There's no more El Toro. They skate stopped El Toros. Now all like, I think a rail is gone, or it's like there's a huge fence in front of it. It sucks because sometimes you want to go to a certain place and you don't know it's skates. There's skate stoppers all over the place. Then you roll up to it and then it just makes your whole day bad. You're just like, oh dang it, I can't skate this amazing place anymore because it's gone. And sometimes there's like really famous places like El Toro that are skate stopped now and will forever be gone, and there'll be nothing else like it. And it's like gonna really suck. You won't get to experience, new skaters won't get to experience it. You can like roll up to the place, but you can't like skate it. But sometimes these skaters here and there get pretty creative. They get like a screwdriver, or like they use their board to take off the skate stops, which can be like a fun experience to have with your friends. Most of the time that doesn't happen. Karens are also something that people hate, but people in general that don't understand skating and just want you off, like, not their property necessarily. Like, sometimes they just want you out of like a school or something when it's like open and you can use it. They're not like, they don't have the authority to tell you you can get out. You can like skate in a certain area, but they want you to not skate there for like some weird reason or stuff like that. You're trying to have fun, you're not like messing with anybody, you're not doing anything wrong, and they want you to get off or go skate somewhere else, which is like really rude and really mean. And just, we want to skate here and have fun, but you're just making it like, or you're making it seem like we're bad people and we're doing something bad, which we are not. It's like this stereotype around skaters that they're like really bad and like vandalizing all the time and stuff like that, which we are not. And they're not trying to understand what we're doing. They're just wanting us to leave and go in the skate park or something like that. We don't like Karens or male Karens or anything like that. We don't like those type of people. As you can tell, I'm in the windy environment. Today is very windy as usual when I upload or when I take a video. And that's also something skaters hate, is bad weather, or like when it's raining or snowing. It doesn't snow in the Bay Area where I live, but where you might live, it might snow and you might hate that. Or it might be good because you can't snowboard, but you can't skate yourself. So yeah, skaters hate rain and stuff like that because it makes skating like way more dangerous. Like bombing hills is really dangerous. Just like doing tricks and trying to land is pretty dangerous because you can slip out really easily. And your board does get waterlogged, and we don't like waterlogged boards. And we don't like rusted bearings, because who likes rusted bearings? Nobody does. Nobody. Do you like rusted bearings? If you do, that's pretty weird, not gonna lie. When it's really windy and like you do a trick and like sometimes the wind like pushes your board away from you and it just makes the trick like 10 times harder. Same with the snow. Or actually you can skate in snow. There's like snow skates. I did a video on that, so make sure you go look at that real quick. But I hate the rain. The rain is the worst. You always have to find an indoor like skate park or indoor place to skate. And most of the time that's like a parking lot. And there's not too much to do there, but it's pretty fun. But it like limits you, so it's not as fun as a normal like skate session with your homies would be. Alright, some other things that skaters hate. This might be an obvious one, but I'm gonna say it, is getting injured. Who likes getting injured? Raise your hand. Exactly, nobody's hand should be raised right now. Nobody likes getting injured because that means you don't get to skate for a certain amount of time, and that means like your body isn't working right. You get hurt, sometimes your parents get mad at you, most of the time your parents get a little mad at you, not too mad at you. And if it's like really serious, then you have to like some doctor stuff, which includes money. Sometimes rolling your ankle is like the worst thing to happen because you can't skate for like a week or 2 weeks or something like that. And then your ankle is like kind of weak for like, it's like kind of weak for like the rest of your skating life, so you don't want to get that injured too much. It takes you out of skating, it takes you out of everything else. You can like change up the way you do things for a certain amount of time, and it's just like, I wish I was healed up, and yeah. And it also hurts, so nobody likes getting hurt. Mall cops are like the worst types of Karens. I know they're trying to do their job and just like not let us skate in this certain area, but they're like really mean when they do it. Like there's some cops that are like really nice and say, oh, some people called, or they're like, oh yeah, you can't skate here, sorry about that. But like mall cops, they want to be like mean all the time and kind of intimidating, which is not really nice. It just makes us not like them more, like not have any respect for them. If we're like skating somewhere and just hanging out, they'll be like putting on their sirens, they'll be like going to us, they'll go on their loudspeaker, get out of the way, you're not supposed to skate here. And we're just like, okay, jeez. And then we leave, and then they're still following us out like we're not gonna leave. Like if we hear somebody telling us we have to leave, then we're gonna leave. We're not gonna like go like this and then go back to our spot. When they just have something against skaters, like sometimes there's like scooter kids or biker kids and they're cool with them, and then they see skaters and they're like, you gotta go out. Like I don't understand that, because scooter kids do like the same things almost as us, and biker kids, I guess they're like have wheels so they don't do as much like damage on the floor or make marks on the floor. But like scooter kids and skater kids, we kind of do like the same stuff. We like have wheels that are like almost the same. We have like metal parts, and it's just weird that we're supposed to be kicked out, but they're not. These next two things that skaters do not like are scooter kids and posers. When I'm talking about scooter kids, I'm not talking about like actual like people that like professionally, or not professionally, but like scooter, like hardcore scooter. But I'm talking about like scooter kids that take the skate park as like a playground with like slides and stuff like that. Like quarter pipe, they like slide down it and stuff like that. And like scooter kids that don't take turns, or like they're really young and they like keep on going on this certain type of thing over and over again, not letting other people do it. It's when their parents are involved too, so their parents are like right next to them, watching them all the time. And if you do like something like really close to them, they get really mad. Or if like they snake you, so like you're skating and they snake you, and then you both fall, the parent will blame it on you for not looking out when they're not the ones looking out. Sometimes it's like one skater kid that really doesn't skate. He is like really young and like takes it like a playground almost. You cannot treat a skate park like it's a playground at your school or something like that. You can get really hurt, and people are trying to skate there, not, you know, play tag there or run around there. Poser. So I made a video on this. You know that nobody likes posers. It's just giving a bad view, or it's getting the wrong view of what a skater is. It's not a style, it's not an aesthetic. It's not going on your phone and going to the skate park and saying, oh, look at me, I'm at the skate park skating, and going on your phone for like 5 hours and not skating at all. It's like giving a bad rap, or not a bad rap, the wrong rap of what a skater is. Like showing off sometimes. They show off the bling and like, oh, I skate a lot, I'm really gnarly like that. Nobody likes poses. I already made a video on that, so if you want to see me go into like real depth about that, it's in the card right here or here. I have no idea. I keep on forgetting where the cards are. But alright, this last one is vandalizing, like skate parks specifically. Because when you vandalize skate parks, it is usually the city has to come in and close the skate park for like a day, or like close it for like I don't know how long, and then fix the skate park. Graffiti or whatever is not really good and nobody likes it, and just we don't like it because we have to close the skate park and then repaint it and then let it dry, and it's just giving a bad rap of skaters too, saying they vandalize. Nobody in the skate park or in my local skate park like vandalizes. It's just we all hate it. It's like, why do you do it? There's no point. Your artwork is not even that good. Just stop doing it, please. Obviously the city doesn't like it, and the city thinks skaters are doing it, so the city's not liking skaters as much. And when city doesn't like skaters, they don't give us as many like benefits, or like they don't, I don't know, if we don't have a skate park like in my city, San Bruno, they might not make a skate park. They'll like take a longer time thinking about it. Last one, number 10, is your choice. So put it in the comments below what you hate, what you, the skater, a skater, hates. So I have 9, you gotta make the last one. So put it in the comments below, put something that you hate, put like the number 10 and then a dot, and then write I hate when, or I hate this, or I hate that. Put it in the comments below. I want to hear what you hate too, unless I've said everything that you hate. So that is it for today's video. 10 things that all skaters hate. So you gotta write the last one, the last 10, or the 10th one. You gotta write that one. So make sure you put it in the comments below. And that is it for today's video. So hope you enjoyed. Like if you liked the video, subscribe if you like the channel, and skate on.